So this is my 50 facts about me, the second version, just because the first one, I don't really like it, especially when I look back at it now. I was still very not myself back then, 2 years ago, just because it was kind of hard for me to adjust while talking to a camera and things like that, or maybe I just don't care as much now. And I'm even sitting in the same spot, so pretty cool. I couldn't find the striped shirt I was wearing that day, but I didn't look through that one again to make sure there's no repeated facts, so there will be 1 or 2 that's the same. Let me open this up and get started. This is tissue from Victoria's Secret because I got some underwear from their semi-annual sale yesterday. My name is Annabelle. I'm full Chinese. I am bilingual, so I speak English and Mandarin. I wish I spoke Cantonese, but it's too hard. I can't. The jacket got too annoying. I currently go to Rhode Island School of Design for university, and I plan to major in textiles. I have very brittle nails. I had acrylic for like a whole year, and now that I'm in art school, I removed it, so they chip like crazy. I'm 5'3". I'm very prone to getting headaches, and I'm also very good with directions generally. My favorite color is like a blushy pink, maybe peachy, and then that really nice yellow ochre, kind of like a rich, deeper yellow. I love to dress up. I'm very talkative, but I hate small talk, so I can be very TMI when I first meet people. So on the other hand, I try not to be, so then I turn out really like shy and quiet because I don't want to like harass anyone, or I don't want to insult anybody by asking really personal things, because I am very okay with opening up. I love animals and I like watching documentaries about them. And one thing I want to do is become maybe more in touch with nature, just because growing up our family never went camping. I don't know why, we just never did those things. And I do go on hikes and stuff like that, but I wish I can just be a little more integrated into that. I don't know, maybe as I get older I can take trips, but I'll see. However, I'm so terrified of bugs. Like, I'm sorry, that's something I can't get over. I'm just so scared of them. I'm a very picky eater, but there's also a difference with that because I kind of just don't like certain foods. However, I'm not very picky with the quality. So if you have like a microwave dinner, I would still find that good. Or if you want to go to Panda Express or like McDonald's, I'm like, okay. Because as long as it's not raw or burnt, I will eat it and I won't complain. However, when it comes to other things like fruit, maybe growing up I just didn't acquire the taste for it, but I would rather have like a microwave dinner than like some gourmet apple, whatever dish that involves fruit. I'm sorry. I'm very scared of falling downstairs. I was very much of a tomboy until maybe middle school, but yeah, that's not me anymore. I have like crossing bones. I don't know if that's the term, but like if I try to be flexible, like when I try to stretch too much, my hips and my toes, they will like lock and it hurts. I'm not really a music person. I like music and I love singing, but I don't explore. I'm very like small with my range, which is why I don't have like a Spotify. Everyone wants to know if I have this account, and I tried to make one, but currently I only have 4 songs, so don't hate me. I am slowly transitioning. Maybe there's other people like me, but I'm very big on silence. I like sitting in silence and I like driving in silence because I like sounds, like background noises, and I like to think a lot. That's maybe bad because I overthink a lot as well, but I really like to think about things, which also leads into why I like to go to places alone, just because I have time to think about things. Yes, I am very independent at the same time. When I do go out to places alone, it's because I do like the solitude. It just gives me energy, whereas when I hang out with people, unless I'm really comfortable, because I do have those people in my life, unless I'm really comfortable with you, I would always have this pressure to make sure that they're enjoying their day kind of thing. So only when I'm alone can I truly be free of all of those pressures, and I can just take as long as I want, do whatever I want, and just think about whatever I want, you know what I mean? It's getting dark, I better hurry. My favorite flowers right now are peonies and chamomile. I think chamomile is a flower, I know it's a tea as well. I want a dog when I grow up, and I've always wanted a German Shepherd, so hopefully that goes through. I love the French language. I took it in high school. I'm not good at it, I'm like so ass at it, but I feel like maybe in the future when I have more time, if I'm like an independent artist, I can take more time to look into the language and like learning it. But it was really fun learning it throughout high school, and like as much as the tiny bit I know now, I still really love listening to it and just watching movies, but I still suck. Like, please understand that. I will not speak French in front of you guys because I know there's viewers from France, so hello to you guys. I'm a terrible sleeper. It's really hard for me to fall asleep, and I'm very light sleeper, so it really sucks for me, especially in college. When I was little, I was always a troublemaker at school up until maybe middle school, so all of elementary, people hated me, as in teachers. The staff, I'm sorry. I don't know, I kind of just did as I please. I still do that, but then back then it was more crazy. I probably would have hated myself if I knew myself like right now. Something I've noticed just quite recently is that I'm not a laugher, as in I don't have a very nice vocal laugh, so I love listening to people with good laughs. I've noticed when I meet new people or when I'm with a crowd of people, because I'm not like a vocal laugher, it seems like I'm not having fun, or it seems like I'm much more timid, because when you're like having fun or something, everyone's like, ah ha 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 ha. I can't even fake it, okay? But they're like, ah ha ha, and I'm just like, even when I watch TV shows, I'm very silent, but I find it like hilarious, right? Only very rarely would I laugh out loud, but like when I do laugh out loud, it's like so I don't like to tan. I think I look so bad. I don't know why. Like, my tan is never a good color. I can't wake up after 11 a.m. because I would get this terrible depression. I think it's because of that clock that your body has. So when I wake up past 11, my entire schedule and like my mind thinks that it's still morning. So I always try to wake up before 9. Noodles are my favorite food. I know, carbs. And ice cream is my favorite dessert, just because I'm very picky with desserts and like most of it's fruit, right? So with ice cream, I only have vanilla or cookies and cream. Oh my god, the sun is setting as we speak. Okay, hurry. Okay. I love to take baths. I have one older sister and a very young half-sister from my biological father. I can't snap, so it's hard to be sassy. I guess I can always be like, I'm very anti-awkward as a person, as in if I ever experience a very awkward situation in public, I would pretend like that never happened. So if you were in front of me and something really embarrassing happened to you, I would just like do all in my power to make sure that you are not embarrassed with me, at least. I cannot promise anyone else, but like, I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've met people in middle school that made me feel really awkward back then when I was insecure. So now my mission is like, I will try my best to like prevent any awkward situation that there can be. Korean food right now is my favorite cuisine, or like my favorite kind of food. My mom really got me into that. I love to cut butter, soap, or wax, like anything like that, because the sound and the feeling is so satisfying. I'm not the only one. I already know that I'm not, but it's so good. Am I right? Ratatouille is my favorite movie. It's from Pixar, and I watch it at least once a year. I have it on DVD. I hate loud restaurants because I'm a very conversation-based person. I go out, and whenever I have fun, I always like to talk. So I hate loud restaurants because I can't hear my friends or my family. I guess that's another thing about me. I just really like having conversations, so maybe that makes me really serious or boring, but my version of having fun is just having like a really legit, in-depth conversation. Man, I don't really like breakfast food, so I generally eat dinner and lunch for breakfast, because waffles and pancakes, they're okay, but I rarely eat that. Maybe toast. Black bears are my favorite kind of bears right now. Polar bears are overrated. Claire, did you hear that? Other things I would love to do in my lifetime at least is be a teacher, a baker. I don't know how I'm gonna do that if I hate fruits, but maybe just like desserts, like cupcakes only or something. And this is a long stretch, but an animal wildlife conservationalist, like a volunteer or something. So I don't know, I would have to go to Africa or some part to just volunteer and work with wildlife. So I don't know if I can do that, but I will look into that maybe after retirement. I started YouTube in freshman year of college because my grandparents moved in with us, and he had this, you know, that Sony camcorder, so that's when it all started. I hate riding in airplanes compared to trains, buses, or cars. I just never had really a good airplane experience. Maybe that has to do with how I suck at falling asleep, but my butt, oh my god, yeah, my butt is also very not meaty, so when I sit on it for maybe more than half an hour, it hurts. Like right now I'm on the wood floor, and it kind of hurts just to sit here because when I sit, I can feel my butt bones sitting. I don't feel any meat down there, so when I sit on people's laps, it also hurts them very much, so I never sit on people's laps. The last thing I'm gonna say is something totally kind of like a dream for me, is I hope that one day, maybe right after college or like a gap year, I want to live in the countryside somewhere, preferably in like Europe, just for a year. And this is a stretch, but I want to just do it without internet, or maybe just like the wire internet, because I like feeling very in touch with like the now and the present, and of course like we all know social media and like internet and stuff keeps everyone connected, so I'm not shitting on that at all, but I feel like it would be a really refreshing experience to get in touch with myself if I was in a place like a little shitty cottage and then like just kind of just enjoying what's in my vicinity for maybe like a few months or a year. And I mean, realistically, I probably can't live without Wi-Fi because I want to keep doing YouTube, but still, that's still like I can do that in some way, and maybe I will do that in the future. I want like a dog named Maurice with me. Yes, very vivid. I have it all planned out. Alright, so the sun is basically behind the mountain now, and it's really dark in here even though it doesn't seem dark on the screen. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. I think someone's right outside. Hello? Hello? Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next vlog. Comment down anything if you feel like it, I guess. My battery's dying, okay? Bye! Love you all.